So when did music become something that, you grew a passion for?
I want to say so my first experience with music was with my pops, yo. I was in the car with him. He had a red Bonneville. It might have been like 93, 94, some shit like that. And he was playing that Snoop Dogg Gin and Juice. And I was driving in his lap, you feel me? And I just remember that, how the music sounded. Then again, later on in life, my cousin was kicking it. And he put on that Wanna Be a Baller, Shot Caller. Feel me? That shit just made me feel good. And then again, I don't know if you remember when the Pack came out with that, got my Vans on, but I look like sneakers. You feel me? Like that whole wave was just like, all right, cool. Shit, what the fuck can I come up with? You feel me? Like, and it was like 2006. I'll never forget, one of the homies in high school dropped a mixtape like a couple months prior. And it was dope as hell, but you can hear like the bacon popping in the background, like his mama saying shit. And there's no disrespect, like that's just a humble come up, you feel me? And that's what he had to do his shit at in his quarters. And so I was like, all right, cool, if I'm gonna do mine, I gotta actually go to a real studio, gotta do it like this. He did 6 songs, I gotta do 8 songs. You feel me? It just caused me, because I played sports, so I was always competitive. And so just by that, I'm like, yo, I can put out one of these shits too, and my shit gonna come out cleaner than his. That was just my whole point, to make mine come out cleaner.
Right.
Like my lyrics, whatever like that, as long as my shit was clean, can't nobody say, yo, I hear this in the background or that going in the background. My shit's better.
Exactly.
So that's how I always went out about as far as like creating the music. Like, all right, cool, let me see this, let me listen to that. Okay, that's what they did. How can I make this shit better? So it was in 2006. I created my first mixtape. Shit, gave them out for free, all in the school. Everybody got a copy. Everybody got a copy. It was like, but we only had 400 kids, so it ain't like I had 2,000 units on me, but you feel me?
Okay, that's a start. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So was it like? So you was like, you done with the sports and all that by that time? Is that everyday hunger for you, just music or not?
Nah, man, the hunger was just for living life, exploring. You can't, in my opinion, I couldn't make music unless I lived it. Like, I just don't want to just be sitting up rapping like, oh, I'm this dude that's sitting on the porch and telling everybody else's life from my point of view. Like, no, I want to tell my point of view from my own actual life. Like, these are my memoirs that you hear.
Right.
So I gotta go out and explore and touch and feel and smell. So when I go back and record, I can say, yo, that shit felt like this, looked like that. From my perspective, this is what I'm giving you. So everything, time that you hear me rap is always from perspective. So I lived a lot of life prior. Like, we was in clubs at 16, and we was in strip clubs at 18. Living life, like I wasn't trying to go like party no more. Like I already partied at 16. At 18, I'm in the strip club, like I'm ahead of everybody that's turning 18. At 21, well, we was already in the 25 and older clubs. Like, so we was experiencing life faster. Me and my crew was experiencing life faster in order to sit back and be like, all right, cool. Man, I ain't doing that dumb shit. Or, man, don't do that shit. That, we wanted to have that moment to say, don't do or do this. We wanted to be like the wise guys to everybody.
Okay. So do you think, what I'm saying, you going to private school, do you think that had a lot to do with, what it ultimately, built you into?
Oh, definitely.
Right.
Because, in the private setting, like I said, it's so little kids.
Mm-hmm.
So attention to detail is there. So you got to stand out at all costs.
Right.
Like, shit.
It was just that.
Yeah, you feel me? Because like we was against, like we had dress code, you feel me? But we broke shoe dress code every day.
Right.
Just to have, identity. Like this is us. Like I have to express myself.
Right.
So we broke the code so much that they changed the code off the fact that we was gonna do it every day regardless. Like we don't care about no detention. Like,
what's that?
You feel me?
Right.
Like I have to have my identity. My identity is me. That's why I can say who I am.
Right.